Yo, what's good, lady gang? We're a little bit late, but it's better late than never. We are
You
both
got to get all the facts
California.
straight.
Exactly. We are both California natives, so we had to touch this subject, man. The LA fires, man. It's a lot of stuff going on, a lot of conspiracy behind it, and we're gonna touch all of it.
Oh yeah.
One of the main
Oh yeah.
dudes is Joe Rogan, but before we get into Joe Rogan, we gotta go spectate, and he want to say a few things about this.
Yeah, you guys know me. I'm a conspiracy guy. And they make sense. I don't care what anybody says, but just hear me out. I know I posted about it too, but these fires happen as soon as we get these high winds, right? They
Right?
happen as soon as we get them. Winds that we haven't seen in a long time. I'm not gonna lie, like we've gotten them before, you know what I mean? But they've never been that strong. So let's just get that out the way.
90
And
miles.
two, this happened, bro. This also happened right as a lot of these insurance companies canceled these fire policies for thousands of people. I'm not talking like,
Hundreds of
hey,
thousands.
called and hey, if you can't make the payment, no, they canceled these things and they up prices on them. For what reason? For what reason? Did you
Mm-hmm.
know this was going to happen? You know what I mean? Did you know that $1 million, multi-million dollar homes are about to be destroyed, and they've been up to date on their insurance, like good to go? You're like, ooh, hold up,
What about the
like,
water?
come on, bro. The water shut off, running out of water. You know what I mean? Like,
Somebody getting paid 700K a year to make sure those water reserves are filled, not even doing their job. The mayor,
I don't know.
somebody
And
walked up.
there's
Hey, have you seen that video where somebody walked up to the mayor and they were like, Mayor, we want to hear you talk to the president. And he was like, I'm talking to him
and
right
she's just
now.
silent.
And no, no,
Oh,
no.
that one's on the phone.
No, yeah, he was like, okay. She was like, oh, well, I want to stay right here and hear you talk to him. He was like, I ain't got no reception right now. I was like,
Oh my lord. Did you see the other? That was the governor,
oh yeah, the
Newsom.
governor.
But did you see the one with the actual mayor?
No, what happened?
It was like a black lady with some frizzled hair. Like she looked like she was on drugs, bro. Like she didn't want to talk to nobody. She was just staring at the people, just
Oh yeah, I
like she
know who
wouldn't
you
open her
talking
mouth at
about.
all. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know. Like these fires that has occurred and during this high winds, it's just like I don't know, bro.
it's kind of
None of that makes
crazy.
sense to me.
But let's go ahead and
Yeah,
hear.
I don't get it.
Yeah. So supposedly a video of Joe Rogan talking about this crazy fire that's gonna happen, right? With the prime conditions, this resurface, and there's a lady that also predicted this, right? She said, "Be careful when you hear a bunch of booms, and booms make fires too." We're gonna get into that. I don't want to say too much. Let's watch Rogan.
One day, he goes, it's just going to be the right wind, and fire's going to start in the right place, and it's going to burn through LA all the way to the ocean, and there's not a fucking thing we can do about it.
What do you think about that, bro? He said
I
that
think that's
before.
exactly what happened.
Bro, I seen a video of somebody that was driving through a straight inferno. No way to see
Yeah.
anything in front of them. I was like, bro, imagine being in there, bro.
No.
Speaking to a comedian, Sam Morril, on his show in July 2024.
So last year in July.
Last year, guys. Wow. It's like he has a crystal ball.
On two houses in front of my house, fires. Yeah. Last one, two houses in front of my house burnt to the ground, right in front of my house.
What the?
Yeah, the wildfires were crazy.
Yeah, it's scary, right?
Scary. When you see them coming, you know, I came home from the Comedy Store, and it was like 1 o'clock.
Why? What is he looking in the sky for? Like, what is he looking at the ceiling for? The hell is he
in the
doing?
morning,
Mm.
and me and my wife were looking out the window at the fire coming over the hill, and we made an early call. We said, look, if we're wrong, we'll come back, the house is still here, but let's just get the out of here now. I'm like, that's too close. They weren't evacuating yet. I'm like, let's get out of here. And so we got all of our shit and we got a hotel in Beverly Hills. And then next thing you know, it swept through our neighborhood.
That's horrible.
It burnt 40 houses in my neighborhood.
Jesus Christ.
Dude, it's
Wait, so what made him go exactly to Beverly Hills and not like somewhere in the valley where it's completely away from it?
crazy.
Close. I don't know.
Rogan continued explaining a chilling warning he received from a firefighter, which aided his decision to relocate his family and show to Texas in 2020. So a firefighter told him in 2020. What? And okay.
It was weird, man. And when you see the walls of flame that are from the left to the right, everywhere you can see, it's
Bro. And see that was the tricky part too, is the smoke. Like it's like,
Yeah.
imagine like not having so much smoke, you would have a sense of direction, but you don't know which way is which as soon as you come out your house. Like,
flames. You see houses going up. It's spooky, man. It's spooky like a horror movie. I talked to a fireman once. And he was telling me, he goes, dude, one day, he goes, it's just going to be the right wind and fire's going to start in the right place and it's going to burn through LA all the way to the ocean and there's not a thing we can do about it. I go, really?
Why?
He goes, yeah, we just get lucky. He goes, we get lucky with the wind. He goes, but if the wind hits the wrong way, it's just going to burn straight through LA and there's not going to be a thing we can do about it. Because these fires
that's that dude right there. I saw that video. This is the dude he was chasing and trying to save a rabbit.
Oh my lord.
Yeah.
big, dude. When they're talking about like
On the side of a
thousands
freeway.
acres that are burning simultaneously with like 40-mile-an-hour winds. And the wind's just
40
blowing
miles.
embers through the air, and those embers are landing on roofs, and those houses are going up, and they're landing on bushes, and those bushes are going up, and everything's dry. And once it happens in a way where it's so spread out that there's nothing they can do. There's nothing
Yeah,
they
you
can
just
do.
have to evacuate, right?
Nothing.
This is video I saw.
This video. Yeah, I've seen this stuff.
Look at that, bro.
That would have, I'm not lying, that video was terrifying when I first saw it. They didn't even show the whole clip. That video was terrifying.
Oh, with the people that was in the house when the infernos,
The
it
two
was
dudes
like
and a dog?
tornado. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit's crazy, bro. So look, we're gonna get into this one video of this lady predicting all of this. Let me go ahead and look for this. We'll be right back. Give us a cool little second. All right, y'all, we found the video. Let me go ahead and give you a little bit of context. So this is Allie Carter, one of the alleged victims of P. Diddy. I don't know what's going on. Only reason why I say alleged because I haven't gotten to this story part, but I've heard a little bit of it. I think this dude that I follow, Black Balloon, he touched on this, but I didn't watch the full video. But we're gonna get into this lady. So supposedly she had predicted all this LA fire stuff. See what she got to say.
No protocol for what's about to happen. The world is going to crumble when they see this next arrest. In the meantime, there's going to be deaths, distractions, and fires to hide evidence. Watch for it, ask questions, demand answers.
Do you think that the fires in California
Distractions and fires to hide evidence. Watch for
To hide evidence. So this is one thing, a little theory of mine. What if they went over to Diddy's crib, all this wind going, perfect timing, right? They was going to burn down his crib, right? And didn't mean for it to completely get out of hand and start burning everything else down.
No, I think they meant to burn everything down. I'll tell you why after.
spread of
I agree
conspiracy
with the evidence
theories. For
part,
those
though.
who aren't caught up to speed, a conspiracy theory is circulating on social media claiming that the fires in LA were intentionally started to destroy evidence of the alleged Diddy tunnels. Yeah, I know. There's a ton of discourse about this on social media right now after a video of a girl by the name Allie Carter, who claims to be a victim of Diddy's, is circulating all over the internet. Now, let's backtrack a little bit. Back in late 2024, it was reported by several media outlets that during an investigation on Diddy's home, the FBI found tunnels connecting Michael Jackson's house and Diddy's house. And you
That
This is wild.
that is the first time I've heard that. Have you heard that? Now I'm
I've
not
heard
gonna
of his
say that.
tunnel that I know is up to Mike.
Yeah, I didn't know all of that. No, hold on. Now this is his mansion, right? And it says it's in Los Angeles. Hey, my little theory ain't too
So
far fetched.
did he lose his mansion in the fire?
Uh, that's a good question. Nope. Did he? Never mind. Backtrack on that.
Debunked.
Debunked. Real life, real time. Oh,
So
shit,
this is probably gonna make more sense when I say why I think these things happen, bro.
that shit. The first line. Diddy's crib appears to be safe. I was like, oh shit.
That's crazy, bro.
home, the FBI found tunnels connecting Michael Jackson's house and Diddy's house. And you won't believe what they found at the end of the tunnels.
As they went deeper, they found strange items scattered on the floor, including children's clothes and baby oil. They continued on and came to the end of the tunnel, and the sight before them shocked everyone. The police immediately called for backup and took photos to gather evidence, and Diddy's crime was further confirmed.
And now, various TikTokers and people all over Twitter have
What the fuck?
shared claims online suggesting that the LA fires were deliberately set to destroy evidence related to the upcoming Diddy trial that is set out to be on May 5th of this year, and are insinuating that this was all a ploy to cover up the supposed secret underground tunnels connected to his house. Media outlets were reporting that the tunnel linked Diddy's residence to the Playboy Mansion, supposedly for quick escape or movement that people believe for child trafficking. Again, Diddy's trial is scheduled for May 5th
Yo,
of 20.
this AI photo is crazy, yo. Why does
That don't
nigga
look like
Diddy look
him.
like
Look
Yo
like
Gotti? Yo Gotti
like
mixed with
between that
Diddy.
and Draymond Green.
2025, and some social media users are now suggesting that celebrity homes were intentionally destroyed to cover up involvement or evidence related to Diddy's case and
Stop the cap.
That's crazy.
And they divvied everybody out like in retail. They
many elite places, from Buckingham Palace to under the Getty Museum in Los Angeles, still under the custody of Child Protective Service. On her website, Ali stated that she suffers from DID and post-traumatic stress disorder. She also made a video talking about the horrific things she had to experience with Diddy.
One time he locked me in containers with his shipment of kids. There were kids in there that didn't speak English. There were kids that were sick and that were already dying. There were babies.
Now, the one thing I look for when people lie is they don't need
Where
to
their
be
eyes
looking
are.
up. Yeah, they don't need to be looking around when they're lying. Like, cause when I'm telling the truth, nigga, and I mean what I say, I'm gonna look you dead in your fucking face, bro. And I ain't got nothing to look around at. So,
It's almost like you're
Babies that
trying to
were 6 years
remember or make something up.
right.
old. And I'll never forget them just crying, and everybody was just staring at them. Everybody was just staring at each other. Nobody knew whether or not to move. I was freaked out, and I got up and I held her. And they opened the truck and they took her from me because they said she was already sick. And they killed her. Her name was Bailey. And they divvied everybody out like in retail. One person, she wouldn't stop crying. So they said that they would just send her off to somebody who was already sick, that had AIDS, that was gonna die soon, because she wouldn't shut up.
You don't live in the world you think you do. Everybody that you think is not guilty is about to show you who they really are. I've been screaming for years. So now, if you see me over here trying to live a normal life and tying up loose ends as just mind your business, or don't. We were followed the night that Diddy was arrested. I left a place that I was in, minding my own business, finally trying to stop for a second and get my life back. You know what? I'm not even upset about that. I'm upset about the fact that I have to walk back into this place and I have to tell you all goodbye. So if you know who I am and you know me as Justice, you know I'm about to walk into this building and tell you I gotta go. Nobody ever thinks about the victims. Nobody. The victims' lives get turned around when the prisoners' lives want to just get announced. You slap them on the wrist and you bring up every source of trauma for the victim. Nobody wants to stop and think about that. We're not talking about the victims that are still going through the shit right now with other people who are running to cover their ass and deleting their social medias. Pink, Megan Fox, Tyra Banks, Steve Harvey. Why you running? You see how it feels when the world is a little quiet, like, oh, my superstar, my idol? What about the victim?
Damn, they was deleting their instas, yo. What you thinking, bro?
I mean,
Go ahead, go ahead.
when you delete stuff, you're guilty. When you delete stuff, you're guilty, and we all know that. Come on now.
This is getting crazy, yo. This is crazy.
Our PTSD lives on every damn day that they did what they did.
What's interesting though is that on October 24th, Ali had posted a video about these quote-unquote accidental fires that were going to take place, which is interesting now given the timing of the LA fires just 2 months later.
Say this to help some of you guys out. There will be no accidental car accidents. There will be no accidental fires.
The Franklin fire in Malibu, it has pushed away from homes, but it has entered some very...
They exist everywhere. They lead to amusement parks, they lead to hospitals, cemeteries, schools, celebrity homes, psychic shops. They lead everywhere. At 15, my put me on an order to go to the Getty, Los Angeles, California Museum. I was told I was going to walk through a field trip. I was taken with another girl. We were put in dresses and sandals. We pulled up to the museum in a sports car. We were told that we were trying to get a different appearance. So we walked through the museum. There are employees that know exactly what's going on in the museum. They block the doors, know where the entrances and exits are. They take their orders from someone else when someone is trying to get underground through the Getty Los Angeles Museum.
And the fires don't seem to be stopping anytime soon. It's just crazy. She emphasized that in these parties, abuse would occur under the guise of extravagant celebrations. I was there, I witnessed it all. It wasn't just parties, it was something much more sinister. And now, again, in the wake of the recent LA wildfires, several people are talking about this all over TikTok, reposting this video of hers, and people are just shocked, you guys. Most people on social media are glad that
So yeah, man, she predicted it.
I mean, I agree with her to an extent. I definitely do, because, I mean, she flat out said fires, you
everyone
know?
is finally
So,
catching up,
before
and
they all
are
happened.
praising
Hold
Ali
up,
for
my
never
bad.
backing
I
down
accidentally-
and really
There you go.
There you go. I forgot that shit's
Yeah, 'cause
connected
she
to my
flat out called it.
earpiece.
It's all good. But you know what I really think the fires are for, bro?
What
And why
up?
the insurance companies canceled and all that good stuff? Because for a while, especially in Altadena, they've been asking people to sell their land and sell their homes and stuff like that to put up these like complexes and sports complexes. And remember, where is the 2028 Olympics being held?
In LA.
In LA, and people aren't giving up their property. So how are you going to rebuild on your property if your insurance is not there and they're not going to help you rebuild? So you have to sell it. I mean, you're going to make money with the Olympics there, yeah, and a lot of it, you know. So it's just like, I don't know, bro. That's what I think happened, because a lot of things didn't burn down, like that Eaton fire. There's like an engineering like engine place like that works with like NASA or something like that, almost kind of next to the Rose Bowl, and flames are around the stuff, but none of that burned down. None of that got touched.
I wonder if it was made with fire retardant materials.
Well, no. And remember that Project Bluebeam, where they want to have like a whole bunch of different like blue rooftops and stuff like that, and like a weird I can't remember what type of city that they call it. It's like a high tech city that they wanted to build and stuff like that. Like, I don't know, like for a place like California where these fires continuously happen, why don't we have like a huge almost in a sense, like it sounds stupid, but it's also been done in other countries, like a huge like sprinkler system
Right.
in these fields and mountains and homes, especially in the homes. You know what I mean? Like the second shit pops off, activate these big ass sprinkler systems, and they start wetting everything. You know what I mean? Like it's, I think they have something like that, if I'm not mistaken, in like Japan or something like that. You know, so
Yep.
it's just like I don't understand that because it's not like it's far fetched. Like
No.
it's already a thing. So why don't we have that?
Because everybody is stupid and they want to make money. They don't care about life. And the most sinister thing that you can think of is probably what's going on. Because if it's so simple that we can, people that aren't, that we haven't gone to school, we don't have these crazy degrees, right? We don't have this experience, right? 35 years in office and everything like that. And we're able to come to a easy conclusion that makes logical sense on what direction we should take, right? And they can't come up with that. A sprinkler system.
I don't get it.
Imagine how
I
many
don't get it.
jobs that would have given people just to maintain that sprinkler system.
Not only that, like, and think about where it's at. Like, one, California gets the most fires. We all know that in the nation, and it's every year. It's not here and there. It's on a schedule. Like we get them every year, you know. So it's just like, okay, so why don't we do that? And on top of that, California contributes 3.3 to $3.5 trillion to the economy. No other state is even close to that. So how do we not have the money to do something like that?
Mm-hmm. That's
Like people
true.
can sit there and talk their stuff about California all they want, but you guys don't put in what we put in. So
I
I
bet.
don't get it. You got to complain about it, you know? Complain about the prices. That's fine. Don't care. Complain about the gun laws. Yeah, just be able to pass a background check and you can get your guns. I promise you. I've seen it happen. There's people that I know that have ARs in California and that are allowed to have them. People that have silencers in California that are allowed to have them. So it's just like, just because you can't pass something, don't blame us. Like, you know what I mean? Just because you can't afford it out here, don't blame me.
Mm-hmm.
What else? What else you got? Well, liberals. Oh, 'cause you don't want change. Got it? Because that's what the term liberal means, accepting to change. But I get it. You're stuck in your ways. You don't want change. So keep throwing that term around like we don't know what it means, but I do. And I'm not even liberal. I don't really give a damn about the sides. I really don't care. But it's like people just sit there and complain and complain and complain. But like, what are you even? You're talking out the side of your neck. Shit's crazy.
Tell you. Man. I don't know, man. It's a lot of things that's going on, bro. They talking about tunnels. I don't know if I believe that. It
That
is
shit's
kind of
crazy. I think
crazy.
there's tunnels, bro.
That is crazy, nigga. Maybe not like so. If there was tunnels, like at some point in time, somebody would have got caught, or like maybe we would have had whispers prior to that. Like,
No, all these people are connected with it, bro. They're okay with it. That's why these tunnels are there. That's why certain people buy certain houses. Like it's like there's a move that remember we've been into the not been into it, but we've talked about the Illuminati and the Freemasonries and like all that shit, bro. Like this is all connected. It's all supposed to happen. You know what I mean? When it comes to these
mm-hmm.
houses being bought with these tunnels. Like what about that big old meeting with the owls and whatever island that they go? You know what I'm talking?
Oh yeah, the
Have you heard
Bohemian
about that? I can't
Grove.
remember. Yeah, exactly that. So like what is that? Why can't we see that? Why aren't people allowed there? Who goes there? These people with these fucking tunnels in their homes.
I'm
Like, come
telling
on.
you.
That's just supposed to happen. Certain people aren't allowed to buy certain properties, but I guarantee it.
Yeah, that's why they're priced
Or they're
so
meant for
high.
certain people, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I
Man,
don't know.
man, y'all get in the comments, man. Y'all let us know. Do y'all believe
And if
this
we
whole
go missing,
tunnel
you guys know
talk?
why.
Yeah, we would never kill each other. We would never kill ourselves. We never kill our
No
family. We
doubt.
would never kill nobody. We love life. We love God. All that. Fuck y'all.
And I drive responsibly. So there's no accidents over here. All right.
Never. I don't drink and drive. No, I don't even like to drink. You can talk to everybody. I might drink once in a while, and it's never gonna be driven on.
And I'll tell you right now, they said there was drugs in my system. That's a lie. Just know that too. Because it wasn't me.
But hell yeah, y'all get in the comments. Y'all let us know, man. We about to be out. Gone.